It's no secret that what we eat and drink plays a big role in beating cancer. The connection between nutrition and cancer prevention has been extensively studied, and the evidence overwhelmingly supports the idea that certain foods and beverages can significantly influence our body's ability to fight off cancer cells and prevent recurrence. So I spent weeks diving into the latest research to find 4 of the top beverages scientifically proven to help us fight cancer. These aren't obscure or hard-to-find drinks. They're everyday options that pack a powerful punch when it comes to cancer prevention. I've been working in oncology for over 17 years, and I know that as a cancer survivor, you're bombarded with all kinds of advice on what you should be eating and drinking. The sheer volume of conflicting information can be overwhelming. One day you might hear that a keto diet is the answer, and the next, someone swears by a plant-based approach. I'm sure you've even wondered, should I be fasting, avoiding carbs, going vegan? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all solution, but there are certain universal principles that can guide your choices. Everyone seems to have a different opinion, and it's exhausting. As a survivor, you want to find simple, actionable advice you can trust. Things that will actually work without having to change your diet completely. That's why I've focused on beverages that are easy to incorporate into your daily routine, backed by solid scientific research. So, the 4 drinks I'll be going over today are simple but powerful ones that the top experts agree are very effective at preventing cancer recurrence. These beverages have been studied in clinical settings, and their benefits extend beyond just cancer prevention. They also support overall health, boost immunity, and reduce inflammation, which is a key factor in cancer development. I'll also be telling you how to prepare them to get the most cancer-fighting potential out of them. Small tweaks in how you consume these drinks can make a huge difference in their effectiveness. First up, let's talk about tea, specifically green tea and black tea. This is Dr. William Li. He's a world-renowned expert in cancer research who's shown that we can essentially starve cancer by cutting off its blood supply. This process, known as angiogenesis inhibition, is a groundbreaking approach to cancer prevention. Without blood, tumors can't grow. And he says we can do this naturally, just by consuming certain foods and drinks that contain certain bioactive compounds. Green tea and black tea both have this ability. The polyphenols in these teas, particularly epigallocatechin gallate in green tea and theaflavins in black tea, have been shown to disrupt the signaling pathways that tumors use to form new blood vessels. But here's the catch. What you put in it can make or break its ability to help you fight cancer. Many people unknowingly diminish the health benefits of tea by adding ingredients that counteract its effects. I'll get into this more in a minute, but first off, green tea is especially powerful because it contains something called catechins that can literally stop cancer cells in their tracks. These catechins, particularly EGCG in green tea, have been shown to induce apoptosis, programmed cell death in cancer cells, while leaving healthy cells unharmed.
And what's extra great about green tea is that the catechins come straight out of the tea leaves as soon as you brew it. So they're very easily absorbed by your body when you drink it. Studies have found that drinking green tea regularly can lower the risk of several cancers, including breast, prostate, and colorectal cancer. Catechins are also known to lower inflammation in your body. Chronic inflammation is a breeding ground for cancer cells, as it creates an environment where damaged cells can proliferate unchecked. Cancer cells love inflammation. So one of the best ways to keep cancer from coming back is to eat whole foods that help lower inflammation and avoid foods like sugar and processed foods that create it. Now, I've been drinking green tea for years, but recently I thought, well, what if I can make it extra beneficial? So I started adding a piece of ginger root or lemon to my green tea, and it's delicious. Ginger is well known for lowering inflammation, helping with digestion, and preventing colon cancer. Its active compound gingerol has potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. And by adding a slice of lemon to your green tea, you're getting some vitamin C, which is really important for strengthening your immune system and helping your body keep cancer away. Vitamin C also enhances the absorption of catechins, making your tea even more effective. Green tea is always in the spotlight for cancer prevention, but what most people don't know is that black tea also has a lot of cancer-fighting properties. Black tea contains polyphenols that lower inflammation, neutralize free radicals, lower cholesterol, and, according to Dr. Lee, can also reduce the blood supply to tumors. The fermentation process that black tea undergoes actually creates unique compounds like theaflavins and theorubigens, which have been shown to have anti-cancer effects in multiple studies. But, as I mentioned earlier, what you put in your tea can make or break its ability to help you fight cancer. I know a lot of people love to put sugar in their tea, but sugar is probably the worst culprit for creating inflammation. High sugar intake has been linked to increased cancer risk as cancer cells thrive on glucose. So, if you don't like the taste of tea without sugar, at least try to slowly wean yourself off it by adding less and less until you get used to the taste without it. It is possible. I've done it myself with both tea and coffee. The second thing you don't want to add to your tea is cow's milk. Nut milks are fine, but cow's milk or cream contains fat. Basically, the fat molecules form bubbles around the bioactive compounds like the catechins and the polyphenols. Research has shown that adding milk to tea can reduce its antioxidant capacity by up to 25%. So your body won't absorb them as well, and you'll actually miss out on most of the health benefits. But nut milks like almond or cashew milk, even though they do contain some fat, don't have the same fatty reaction as cow's milk does, so they don't interfere with the amount of nutrients you absorb. Another alternative is a type of tea from Asia called milk oolong. It's actually just pure tea leaves, but when you brew it, it tastes like it has milk in it. It's really interesting and really good.
Okay, cancer-fighting drink number 2 is something you may even drink every morning: coffee. Coffee has a ton of health benefits. Aside from helping you face the day, it can lower your risk of type 2 diabetes, depression, and cancer. The key lies in its rich profile of bioactive compounds, including chlorogenic acids, diterpenes, and melanoidins, all of which contribute to its protective effects. But again, unfortunately, it's not all black and white. It really depends on the quality and what you put in it. A massive 9-year study was done on over 170,000 people in their 50s who drank 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day, and it showed they had a 30% lower risk of death from all diseases than non-coffee drinkers. This aligns with numerous other studies linking moderate coffee consumption to reduced mortality and lower cancer risk. So what's in coffee that makes it so beneficial for cancer survivors specifically? Well, it has a natural chemical called chlorogenic acid that does a lot of things. It improves blood flow in your body and stimulates stem cells, which are essential for tissue repair and regeneration. It improves your gut microbiome, which lowers inflammation and strengthens your immune system. A healthy gut microbiome is increasingly recognized as a critical factor in cancer prevention, as it helps modulate immune responses and detoxify harmful compounds. And it contains antioxidants. Almost sounds too good to be true, right? But not all coffee is created equal. If you're serious about getting all the cancer-fighting benefits from coffee, organic coffee beans can have up to 3 times more chlorogenic acid than non-organic beans. Conventionally grown coffee is often treated with pesticides that may negate some of its health benefits. Plus, they don't come with harmful pesticides. The way you brew your coffee matters too. French press, pour over, or cold brew are the best methods for preserving the healthy compounds. These methods avoid the high temperatures and paper filters that can strip away some of the beneficial oils and antioxidants. Now, in terms of what to put in your coffee, skip the sugars and creamers. Instead, try adding nut milks and cinnamon, which is anti-inflammatory, or pure cocoa powder for extra antioxidants. These small changes can make a big difference.
Pure cocoa powder or cacao is a top cancer-fighting food. This is because it's high in flavonoids that prevent oxidative stress. If you've had cancer treatment, this is really important because most types of cancer treatment can actually contribute to chronic inflammation, free radicals, and oxidative stress. That's why it's so important for cancer survivors to eat foods that are high in antioxidants to keep cancer from coming back. But aside from being high in antioxidants, cacao is also great for your heart health, especially if you've had chemo or radiation therapy to the chest, which can put you at an increased risk of heart disease. The flavonoids in cacao help improve endothelial function and reduce blood pressure. Also, the magnesium in cacao supports your muscles and can help with cancer-related fatigue, a common issue for survivors. Now, obviously this isn't a free pass to eat a chocolate bar every day. It's only healthy if it's not combined with a ton of sugar and fat. But you can find pure cocoa powder or even a chocolate bar that's at least 70% cacao and has very little sugar. I like to mix pure cocoa powder with some warm milk and cinnamon. Nothing else. According to Dr. Lee, if you drink cocoa powder twice a day for a month, that's at least 73% cocoa, you can double the number of stem cells in your body. So can drinking green tea or black tea twice a day. Stem cells are crucial for keeping cancer away because they're responsible for keeping your cells healthy and repairing any damaged cells that can lead to cancer.
Now, let's talk about a trendy drink that's earned its reputation, bone broth. This is a game changer for cancer survivors. Bone broth is rich in glycine and collagen that help heal the lining of your gut. The amino acids in bone broth, such as proline and glutamine, are essential for maintaining the integrity of the gut barrier. Since over 70% of your immune system lives in your gut, and your immune system is your body's main defense against cancer, it's extra important as a cancer survivor to keep your gut healthy. A healthy gut lining prevents toxins and undigested food particles from entering the bloodstream, which can trigger inflammation and immune dysfunction. It's also where you absorb all the nutrients from the food you eat. There's a famous health expert, Dr. Mindy Pelz, who helps people improve their gut health and balance their hormones through fasting or intermittent fasting. According to Dr. Pelz, you can heal your gut, even a leaky gut, in 24 hours by fasting and breaking your fast with bone broth. Fasting gives the digestive system a break, allowing it to repair itself, and bone broth provides the necessary nutrients to support this process. But don't worry if fasting isn't your thing. She also says that with 3 consecutive days of clean eating and sipping on bone broth, you can completely transform your gut microbiome and strengthen your immune system. But that's not the only benefit of bone broth. It also has minerals like calcium and magnesium that you need to keep your bones strong, and important amino acids that reduce inflammation. Many cancer treatments, especially hormonal therapies, can weaken bones, making these minerals particularly important for survivors. Again, you can make bone broth even more powerful by adding a piece of ginger or turmeric root to it. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound with well-documented anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. It's kind of warm and soothing and easy to digest. So whether you decide to sip it straight or use it in soups or stews, know that you'll be giving your gut some love and keeping cancer away. Okay, cancer-fighting drink number 4 is pomegranate juice. Pomegranate juice has very high concentrations of antioxidants and some of the most important antioxidants called anthocyanins. These have been shown in multiple studies to fight off free radicals that can lead to cellular damage and cancer. Pomegranates also contain L-glutanins, which are converted by gut bacteria into urolithins, compounds that have been shown to inhibit cancer cell growth. So for cancer survivors, keeping those free radicals in check is a big deal. Research studies have shown that pomegranate juice can actually slow the growth of cancer cells and help prevent the spread of cancers like breast and prostate cancer, for example. A study published in the journal Translational Oncology found that pomegranate extract significantly reduced the proliferation of prostate cancer cells. And, it's delicious. Just make sure you find 100% pure pomegranate juice without any added sugar. Many commercial brands add sugar or dilute the juice, which diminishes its health benefits. So there we have it. 4 simple but powerful drinks to help you stay healthy and lower your risk of cancer recurrence. Start by adding 1 or 2 of these drinks to your day if you don't already, because small, consistent changes like this over time make a big difference in keeping cancer away. The key is consistency, making these beverages a regular part of your routine rather than an occasional treat. As always, I'm leaving you with another video to watch next that I think you'll enjoy, and I'll see you next week.